I know a lot of stuff has been relatively bad news here in the world of politics as of late, but I do have some, I guess, very small piece of good news to report to you all this evening, and that is the status of a pretty important bill and how it relates to job killing and trying to reform a job killing law or policy that's been killing American jobs. So I thought I would come to you and make a very short video about this. Today, or I think sometime this afternoon, the United States Senate had passed law, and I'm going to try to bring it up here. It is the bill here. Let's see what it's called. The Senate Bill 1619, which is the Currency Exchange Rate Oversight Reform Act of 2011, and I'm reading it right from this link right now, and I'm going to post the link for all of you in the description. This is a bill that everyone here should support if they support creating jobs and are against job-killing trade deals, which I'm going to talk a lot about job-killing trade deals in the future videos I'm going to be doing, because there are more job-killing trade deals that are just coming up as part of Obama's so-called jobs bill, or whatever he calls it, the American Jobs Act. There will be more job-killing free trade packages in there. So I'll obviously be talking a lot about it, and living in Pittsburgh and seeing what the job-killing free trade has done to towns around here like Braddock and Homestead and all those other steel towns, Ambridge even. It's pretty depressing around here, especially when it comes to what the job-killing free trade has done. So I think this is a very important topic, and I'll definitely be spending a lot of my time with it. But I just thought I'd let you know that this bill probably will have to go to the House and will be voted on there. In the Senate, it did get bipartisan support. You had some very conservative senators and Southeast Republican conservative senators that said yes to this bill. You had Richard Shelby of Alabama, Jeff Sessions of Alabama, Saxby Chambliss of Georgia, Johnny Isakson of Georgia, Thad Cochran of Mississippi, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. I mean, these are Southeast conservative Republicans that voted for this bill. So this did get some bipartisan support, and a pretty key win for the American workers, and definitely a big loss for corporate America, Wall Street, and all of the job killers out there that want to kill American jobs and ship them over to China, because this is who it mainly targets. Now, of course, the Chinese say that we're going to start a trade war if this law gets signed. But you know what? I think that's welcome, because guess what? If you start a trade war, then we just won't buy your products, and we won't import your products, and then that might actually bring some jobs back here. And China can dump the paper all they want, but guess what? If they do, they're coming down with us, and we're going to be all in the depression, including the Chinese, and that'll totally slow their economic growth, and then they're going to really feel the effects from that, boy. So I'll tell you what. So I'll tell you what, they're in a no-win situation, and if we actually had some courage and some leadership, this bill can pass, and we can actually start dealing with the problem, or at least one of the problems that is keeping us from creating jobs in this country, and that is definitely the job-killing free trade with China, job-killing NAFTA, job-killing CAFTA, and these new job-killing trade pacts with Colombia, Panama, and South Korea. So I'll be talking about those trade deals a lot more coming up in the next days. But I just thought I'd say that we we had a pretty big win today in the United States Senate. You have a lot of conservative Republicans in the Southeast that put this bill through and got it to pass. I don't know the details of this bill, but it is a good step no matter what, because I do know enough from reports I heard that it does deal with the reform of the job killing trade deals with China and everyone else. So definitely the next step's the House. So make sure you call your House of Representatives and let them know that you want them to vote aye on this bill that the Senate is sending to the House. Make sure this passes, because this would be a big win for the middle class and definitely a loss for the corporate special interest and all of the job killers out there that want to go to China. That has to end, and it must end now. So anyway, I will leave a description of this vote on the description. I will leave a link on the description. It'll describe who voted how. In Pennsylvania, we split 1-1. Bob Casey supported it. Pat Toomey, of course, did not, being Wall Street's senator. I'm not surprised about that. And Casey obviously up for re-election in an industrial Rust Belt state. So he, of course, probably did it for politics as well, so can't forget that. But 62 senators voted yes, and that is a big surprise, but a welcome surprise. And I am happy it passed. I didn't think it was going to pass the United States Senate, but since it did, there you go. It's a good victory for us, and you must call your representative, send an email to your representative, and tell them to support this bill and support this law and pass it through Congress, and hopefully this president will do something right for once in his life and sign this bill. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and I will have a lot more, including more on the Wall Street protests, and tomorrow the new jobs numbers come out, so I'll probably make a video on the jobs numbers, and I'm actually working on, I think this is when I'll do my 3-part video, because I was going to have a 3-part video on jobs, some of the problems and obstacles, some of the issues that deal with the jobs problem, and my plan in specific jobs that can be created here in America that would get this country going again. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. But I am still working on actually doing I'm looking up some information on the different problems about the jobs market right now. So it might take me a little bit to do this video, but I'm going to try to get it done because during this weekend, because it'd be very timely, since tomorrow the new job numbers come out and they are not expected to be good. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I will have more out soon.